Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to this reading for Pisces. Let me just adjust my video here. Okay. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. I've been offline for a bit. I hope this is much better. I hope you guys can see this much better. Anyway, yes, welcome. This is a Sun, Moon, and Venus rising for Pisces. I've done a general reading and just to decide where this is going to take us, what is the message that Spirit has for you Pisces right now. And I decided to just do the 3-card layout, past, present, and future. And it's like not the too distant past and not the too distant future. It's very much your immediate nows. I see the first card that came up was the Justice card. And you have the 9 of Cups and you have the Magician. Beautiful cards. Tells me that some of you are in a very blissful, happy phase. A lot of things have been working out for you. Some of you could have started new careers, new relationships, maybe even purchased property of some kind. I see some of that happening for some of you. You know, you're in a very blissful place, Pisces, and there's this joy almost of knowing that you are able to create so much for yourself, feeling this immense power that you have, this ability to do so much for yourself. I see with the 6 of Swords card, some of you may have moved away from one situation. Some of you may have moved, like I said, maybe bought a house or a change in career or something. This may be a relationship status change. Some of you may have actually moved in with somebody. Now there has been some changes in your life. And I see with this movement, it's almost as though you feel that you've left situations behind, you've in a sense of peace and comfort, but there's also this sense that you may have put yourself into a trapped situation. Some of you may be feeling that you have a lot of obligation, a lot more responsibility than you would have thought was possible. But we see that as you've moved from one sense of being or one place or one ideology of yourself, the way you've moved forward has, you find that a lot more people are attracted to you. There's a lot more attraction towards you. You've opened yourself up. And with this opening yourself up, there's a lot more options and choices for you in life. It's almost as though if you put yourself on the market in terms of relationships, you're finding that there's a lot more people interested in you. Those of you that have, expanded yourself business-wise, seeing that a lot more people are looking at you and looking at what you have to offer as an option, which is actually quite amazing, I would think, Pisces. That we have the central card here, the central card being the 5 of Swords. So some of you may have had to fight a bit for what you want. It could have been a bit of a struggle, but you've overcome. You've actually could have had to overcome a lot of difficulties. And you need to realize that by overcoming these difficulties, a lot of the situations are in the past. You've overcome. I mean, you see here and here, you've overcome a situation from the past. You've defeated, and you've learned a lot. There's a lot that you have learned, and many of you could have been having a very difficult love situation, Pisces. Could have been a love situation that was very challenging for many of you. Some of you could have gotten divorced or separated, and even at the time you may not have realized it, but you're starting to realize that there's so many more love opportunities out there for you. There's so many people who love you. You have friends and family that can love you, and could have the possibility of a new love situation coming towards you. Now we see that happening, but you all need to be open to that. Some of you may attract somebody a little younger than yourself. Maybe you wouldn't have looked at somebody that much younger, but you need to look at that situation. But we see that with this trap situation that some of you are finding yourself in, it's causing you a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights. Some of you could be having nightmares, and it could be just a concern of not being able to hold on to what you have. Some of you could be feeling very concerned about not being able to hold on to what you have. And that in itself, Pisces, is a limiting mindset. What you need to learn to be I would use the word grasping comes to mind. Try not to be so grasping. Let go, let go. The universe will provide. The universe doesn't love to see you without, The universe abhors a vacuum. Remember that. So you need to just open yourself, Pisces, to the possibility of, newness, new opportunities. Okay, let's get a bit more clarity here for you. I hope this reading has been resonating with some of you. And if it has, could you please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Okay, Pisces, let's see here. What's going on for you, Pisces? Okay. This is quite beautiful. I'm not reading reversals, guys. I'm only reading upright cards. So, okay, this is amazing. I see that many of you could be feeling very loved or ready for love. Some of you yourself could be very loving people, open to love. And you need to, whether you're male or female, this tarot is not gender specific. So it's about the energy that you have. If you're having a very soft, feminine, loving energy, you need to just let that love shine and show this love to those around you. And allow yourself to learn and to do things that you love doing. Find your passion, Pisces, Some of you may have forgotten what you love doing, and some of you may even find that a hobby could become an opportunity to make a lot of money. You could open up that door of opportunity for yourself. Maybe you need to do a little bit more studying, Pisces. Some of you could still be studying, some of you could be learning. And you know that the outcome for that is going to be prosperity for you and for your family. Some of you could also be feeling this intense sense of betrayal and wanting this newness, this new relationship, wanting to be, some of you could have had this betrayal with regards to a family situation. There could be children involved in the situation. And some of you could just be wanting a new love situation, wanting second chances. Some of you could be reuniting with an ex. Some of you could be looking at getting together. You need to weigh the situation up, Pisces. Where there's love and if you can forgive the situation, then you need to look at that. We see that, you in this time of this Empress card it's about, having so much of fulfillment and joy. Also for me, it's about timing. If the time is right, you're planting these seeds and you could have already planted these seeds, and now you just need to wait for everything to work out for you. And we see that, many of you have learned a lot. Many of you could be still in the beginning stages of learning something new, but it depends on how you look at it. If a challenge is an exciting opportunity for you, Pisces, then you know what, you're going to just enjoy as you learn the wisdom that you've gained. But you must remember as well that you need to look to the past as lessons learned, Pisces. You need to know that you need to make very clear decisions for yourself with regards to what has happened in the past. You need to know, I need to know what's good for me. And I mean, the self-love, it actually comes up here with you've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Let me show you that. Oopsie, my light seems to have gone off. Let me put that on again. Sorry about that, guys. Where was I? Here was I. Like I said, you've got the Queen and the King of Cups, and this is really your energy. It's about really balancing yourself, your masculine, your feminine, bringing this love into yourself, loving those around you, showing others this love. There's really there's a level of joy on some of you, for some of you, and some of you on your lives, on your situations. I see that some of you are really very happy. There's so much to celebrate. It's almost as though you're feeling as though, justice has been served. You're feeling as though, the universe has said to me, this is what I deserve, and everything that I've worked for, I am now getting to see the rewards of it. And you must remember always to display this love, this kindness to yourself. Some of you could be having a new love situation coming towards you as well. I see some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign that is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Some of you got some earth energy here. Could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn. somebody with a very feminine energy and a masculine energy on, interchangeable. You've got this Justice card here. So some of you could really be, and that would generally be a Libra energy. So, you need to look at that. You need to look at the people that you're meeting. There's Capricorn energy here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn female. So, all in all contexts to it. Some of you could have found yourself very attached to a situation that was very toxic. Dealing with somebody that has been very difficult to deal with, but it was also a very passionate situation. And I think what you've learned from your past relationship, that balance is very important. You need to bring in this balance. You could have had this passionate relationship there where there was a bit of conflict in it all the time. You always need to defend yourself, Sometimes when people are so passionate about each other, or the situation becomes so passionate, it becomes jealousy, and that's not a healthy situation. That's not a healthy relationship. Any relationship that brings you pain is not a healthy relationship, Pisces. We see that some of you really have this creative flow, this energy of, things coming in. And as the good things are coming in, speaking specifically to female energy here, as things are changing, don't be afraid of that change, and don't feel that you're trapped in a situation and you can't allow this change to happen. It's going to happen even though your circumstances might be feeling challenging right now, Pisces. All this hard work, there is a reward for it, and you can actually expect that to come through to you. There's good news on its way to you. Some of you may need to make some choices career-wise. Some of you may need to look at where it is that you want to go to. And you need to be very clear with yourself. The past is something that you can lean on so that you can make better choices for the future. So, Pisces, without rambling on and on and on, my first reading for you guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if any part of this reading resonated with you, please hit the like button and the subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week. Bye.